Hey everybody, welcome back to the Captain Cooks. I got a good one for you today. We're going to be making tomato sauce using these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tomatoes that my wife and I grew in our garden. So it's all so-called organic and fresh. In fact, we just picked these today. So we're going to start making our tomato sauce. And then in another video, we're gonna actually make a spaghetti sauce with some meat in it, and it's gonna be really yummy and tasty. So we're gonna get right into doing this. My wife is gonna film it all, because we're just running one camera today. So if you people pray, pray now. Now, I have never made this recipe before. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna learn together. And the best thing that I can come up with is that we have to decore these tomatoes and cut them into chunks. And if I'm doing this wrong, let me know down in the comments and I'll try and do it different. I like to cut these up in the biggest chunks that I can without running into the core, which is that like freshy white meat. And then I'm just gonna have these all right, well, I've got my water boiling and we're gonna put in the tomatoes. And just folks, if you're gonna do this, be very careful because it's boiling hot water. You burn yourself, and I may burn myself, and we can all have a giggle. And now for my understanding is we're just gonna let these boil for a bit till the skin starts to come off of the tomato, and then they're done. You're gonna see some recipes online where they talk about putting these into an ice bath afterwards, and I'm sure that that is the correct way to do it. I'm not gonna do that because when I was a kid and my mom would make tomato sauce, she never used the ice, so I'm just replicating stuff of my youth. So stay tuned, we'll be back in just a couple of seconds, and I will show you a neat device that everybody should own if you're gonna be making your own tomato sauce. The tomatoes are steeped or stewed or whatever it's called, and we're gonna put them into this device. It's pretty much like a ricer or a food mill. And then it has this thing, and we're gonna mush it around to get the tomato stuff out. I don't know, I've never done it before, so let's try it. I've got a little gonad here. We're gonna get this water out. I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time because, again, I don't know what I'm doing. There's a lot of water in there for some reason. I think we're gonna load this up, let the water drain out, and then we'll get the water out of the bowl and we'll strain it. Well, and now I guess what we do is we jam this thing in here and smush it around until we get... Oh yeah, look at that. Holly, come in close and look inside the thing there. Look at that. All right, so we got about 15 or so ounces of tomato sauce out of those, 6 or 8 tomatoes. A little less yield than I thought. It's kind of like making maple syrup. But anyway, here's what we got. This beautiful, beautiful red, no seeds, no pulp, no nothing. Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually make our own spaghetti sauce out of this using just a recipe I pulled offline. So you guys will have to stay tuned for that video, which will probably precede this one. So thanks for tuning in. I know it was a quick one, but we made tomato sauce and I am super happy with it. See you guys next time.